On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Georgia Tech's offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this reason. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical turn center. And he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistency.
They need to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got capability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
And the defense able, not before, they'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now the throw. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one. And you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass to take the lead.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Big play, makes the grab, it's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Yellow Jackets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kennesaw State's offense has the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go to the That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to
out with another first down. On the run, it's Clark. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little game.
Back to throw, it's Denson. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
At the 50. 4th down coming up.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the move. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To fire. Caught in the backfield, it's West. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone of the 18.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field. It's Denson. Kennesaw State does a touchdown. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go in. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Ball through the middle. It's Finley. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the field.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Fires on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Flicks it up in the air. He'll be stopped short of the line of game. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays for him.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play. And the first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Let's go. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Get ready. Drives to the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds when they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The give from the gun. Got a little space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Gets it out quickly. He's down at the 1, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. The quarterback sneaks ahead. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Really nice physical running back time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. A top 25 clash, but an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Turner. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. He's down at the 27. He can't stop the clock, and this is a first down.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Throws and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. They'll immediately call timeout.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab behind the line, it's Clark. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. And they launch it up and score. Touchdown,
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executed beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Georgia Tech, 7.
and he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the offense will play it safety, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling the coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired, more physical in the second half.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. You still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On in the backfield, it's West. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground and try to pick up the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly.
Just got to be physical. No man wins. All the cliches to get that 3rd down short.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they run the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Fires toward the end zone. You don't give up. Kennesaw State does a touchdown. They went for it all and paid off with the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Really nice job by the coordinator Bell. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what he did.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 41-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Quick strike complete. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in the...
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear.
Get ready.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Finley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to the ground game on the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a return, and he rolled feet on that one. Guys, see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown! Attack!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.